This is Eliud Kipchoge, the first man in history to run a marathon in under 2 hours. In 2019, he achieved this incredible feat in Vienna, completing the marathon in 1 hour, 59 minutes, and 40 seconds, wearing a pair of Nike's AlphaFly shoes, an evolution of the Nike Vaporfly 4%. These shoes are designed to make runners 4% faster, which may sound like a marketing stunt at first, but the technology behind them has proven to be groundbreaking. What started as a bold claim became a revolution in the world of running shoes, sparking not just admiration, but controversy. Are these shoes genuinely improving athletic performance, or do they give an unfair advantage? This question has been at the heart of debates among athletes, coaches, and sports organizations. The beginning of a revolution. The Vaporfly 4% was introduced to the public in 2017, and it quickly became the subject of intense conversation in the athletic world. With its promise of a 4% increase in running efficiency, the shoe set new standards for what was possible in terms of footwear technology. But soon, athletes were divided. While many saw the shoes as a game changer, others viewed them as a form of technological doping. The shoes have a thick, responsive midsole made from Nike's proprietary ZoomX foam, which is significantly lighter and more energy-returning than traditional running shoe foam. This led to professional athletes, even those sponsored by competing brands, secretly wearing the shoes, some even painting over the Nike swoosh to avoid controversy. Nike's dominance in the marathon scene became clear when 9 of the top 10 fastest marathon times were recorded by athletes wearing the Vaporfly or AlphaFly models. The history of running footwear. To understand how far running shoes have come, let's take a step back in history. The first running shoes appeared in the 1860s, and although they were more like dress shoes with spikes, they helped athletes gain traction and speed. In the 1920s, rubber soles began revolutionizing the design of running shoes, providing greater durability and comfort. After World War II, two brands Adidas and Puma became the dominant forces in the industry, thanks to innovations like changeable spikes, which helped athletes adjust their shoes to different track conditions. But the real turning point in running shoe technology came in the 1960s when Bill Bowerman, co-founder of Nike, introduced the Cortez shoe. The Cortez was designed with enhanced cushioning, a feature that set it apart from its competitors. Later, Bowerman's famous waffle trainer was born when he used his wife's waffle iron to create a new sole that provided better grip, marking a significant innovation in shoe design. Over the decades, running shoes have evolved from simple footwear to high-tech gear, with each iteration offering something more in terms of performance. The breakthrough. Breaking 2 in Kipchoge's historic run. In 2016, Nike launched the Breaking 2 project with one clear goal: to break the 2-hour marathon barrier. This ambitious attempt involved not only some of the world's best marathoners, but also cutting-edge technology. The race was held on a Formula One track in Monza, Italy, chosen for its low altitude, calm weather, and short lap length, which helped minimize the effects of wind. Despite the controlled conditions, Kipchoge missed the 2-hour mark by just 25 seconds, finishing in 2 hours 0 minute and 25 seconds. However, the Breaking 2 project proved to be a crucial stepping stone. It wasn't just about the athletes. It was about testing new shoes, new training methods, and a new approach to marathon running. The real breakthrough came in 2019 when Kipchoge became the first person to officially break the 2-hour barrier, completing the marathon in 1 hour 59 minutes and 40 seconds. His shoes, the Nike AlphaFly, were an evolution of the Vaporfly but included additional air cushions for even greater energy return and cushioning. This moment changed the world of athletics forever, as it opened up the possibility that the human body could go beyond what was previously thought to be its limits. The technology behind super shoes. So what makes the Vaporfly and its successors so special? Most running shoes consist of 3 main components: the upper, the midsole, and the outsole. The upper is the part that holds the shoe snugly on the foot, while the outsole provides traction on the ground. But it's the midsole that has become the focal point of performance footwear innovation. Traditionally, midsole foam provides cushioning and absorbs impact, but Nike's ZoomX foam used in the Vaporfly goes beyond basic cushioning. It returns around 85% of the energy exerted on it, compared to just 50 to 65% in most standard running shoes. The key to this high energy return is a balance between compliance, how much the foam compresses under pressure, and resilience, how much the foam springs back. The Vaporfly's midsole strikes a perfect balance, allowing runners to conserve energy while maintaining speed. Additionally, the shoe includes a carbon fiber plate, which acts like a spring underfoot, adding responsiveness and contributing to the shoe's unique spring-loaded feel. Together, these two features result in an efficient, fast shoe that improves a runner's performance by as much as 4%, making it a game-changer, especially in endurance events like marathons. The impact. At the 2020 Tokyo Olympics, the advantage of these shoes became even more apparent. In the men's marathon, the top finishers were all wearing variations of Nike Super shoes, and the difference in times was staggering. Kipchoge, wearing his Alpha Fleet, set the gold standard for what was possible. But even outside of marathons, the impact of these shoes is being felt in other events. In the men's 100-meter dash at the Olympics, Usain Bolt's 9.58-second world record has stood for over a decade, but with the new Nike shoes designed for sprints, the potential for faster times is very real. In fact, some experts believe that a sprinter wearing the Viperfleet could shave off a significant fraction of a second. In the case of Noah Lyles with a personal best of 9.81 seconds, a 3% improvement could be enough to break Bolt's record. These shoes don't just change the marathon, they have the potential to rewrite track and field records across the board. The Viperfleet. Nike's Viperfleet is the brand's response to the growing demand for performance footwear in track events. It shares many similarities with the Vaporfleet, including the carbon fiber plate and thick midsole for energy return, but it's designed specifically for the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints. Speed, as any sprinter knows, is a combination of stride length and stride frequency. The Viperfleet optimizes both. By reducing contact time with the ground, the shoe helps sprinters increase their stride frequency, meaning they can take more steps in the same amount of time. But that's not all. The Viperfleet's thick midsole also adds around 2 cm to the runner's stride length, giving them an extra boost with every step. This combination of increased stride frequency and length could make a massive difference in events like the 100-meter and 200-meter sprints. If we take Noah Lyles with his personal best of 9.81 seconds, a 3% improvement could mean breaking the 9.50-second barrier and potentially shattering Usain Bolt's 100-meter world record. The future of athletics. With these new innovations, the debate over fairness and technological doping is intensifying. As super shoes continue to evolve, there's growing concern about whether athletes in the future will rely too heavily on technology to gain an edge. However, it's clear that these shoes aren't just about making athletes faster. They represent a leap forward in our understanding of biomechanics, material science, and human performance. The question remains, are we witnessing the dawn of a new era in athletics, or is this just the beginning of an arms race between athletes and technology? The future will tell, but for now, one thing is certain. These shoes are here to stay, and they're changing the game. So what do you think about the rise of super shoes in athletics? Are they pushing the boundaries of human potential, or are they an unfair advantage? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of performance footwear, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Stay tuned for the next video.